Back to Germany for my FIFA 19 career mode. No. Not much has happened between the end of the last video and our next match. Maybe a couple of Champions League games. A couple of boring 0-0 Champions League games. Let's see if we can get a better result as we have our return match against Celtic in the Europa League. Here's the team and here's the match.
They know what they need tonight, a win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere to make it to the knockout stages. Stay with us on EA TV. Hello everybody, I must tell you that there aren't many cities that have a love of football quite like Glasgow. Tremendous vision, he's really sliced them open. He just needs to stay level-headed now. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely...
Let's see, does he mean business? And Demme, and Bruma. The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, I just love to look at perfect technique.
They're showing a real commitment to passing the ball. It's there for him. Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve. And Griffiths on the ball. Not really the ideal clearance. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an...
Goals from Bruma and Sabitzer were enough to give us a 2-0 win against Celtic, and we're now pretty much through to the round of 32 in the Europa League. Elsewhere in the Europa League, here are a few of the results, not all of them of course, and in the emails, apparently we're not on track. Something we heard a lot of at Seattle. Apparently the youth thing is not on track. We'll move on to that in a bit. There were 2 separate emails over the space of 2 days from the assistant manager just to advise a bunch of the players were going to be out on international duty in a week's time, and there was an email from one of our sub-goalies, Julian Karl, who wanted a match. Probably won't be getting that because he's the sub-goalie for a reason, and an email from Emil Forsberg who's asking to sit out the next game, which is a bit different from the emails I usually get from players. Anyway, on to the we're not on track part and the youth setup. So I checked the scouting network. Timo Schultz is available. He's not busy apparently. So I selected a region for him, the rest of Europe, and selected a country for him to search for youth players at. Poland, which is next door, so it shouldn't be too hard getting them visas if that's a thing on here. Our next match was against Leverkusen, and their manager had praised our informed man Bruma, and lucky for Bruma, he gets to start in this match as, of course, Forsberg wanted a break.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. Must take the lead here. Shot blocked here. How did he save that?
He's one of the best in the business for those kind of situations.
Corner swung in. Not really away from the threat here. To put them in front. Well, it's a goal that's been on the cards. The better team at this stage of the match. And you wonder whether they would make that domination count. Well, they've done with this goal. Thoroughly deserved. They lead. Dembele. Bellarabi. Dembele, letting the shot go. 2 in front now.
Well, keep the concentration and they've won this match, I think.
Augustin trying to get the ball in behind. Roma! Goal for Leipzig! Well, there's a goal that's perhaps not gone according to the script here. They just picked their moment to get...
For the second time this season, we were beaten by one of Germany's big boys, Leverkusen, beating us 2-1 with our only bit of light coming from Brummer's goal to make it 2-1. Elsewhere in the league, Frankfurt are playing Schalke later, so nothing actually happened yet. We received a couple of emails from players, first Nicholas Steerlin saying thank you for me playing him, and then one from Forsberg saying thank you for not playing him. Again, a weird one to receive. Clearly the team needed to hit the training ground hard after that result, and everyone got A's apart from Matthias Cunha, who got an F in adept attacking scenarios. Team of the week was announced. Unsurprisingly, we didn't have anyone in there, although Bruma should have a shout really. The press ran a story about Nicholas Steerlin being jubilant with playing in midfield for us, while they also mentioned that we have a new talisman in Bruma. He has scored 2 in 2 on this video so far. After the international break, we had a match against Wolfsburg to be had, and before that, I had an email from Sirachi, our left back, saying he didn't want to be benched for the next game. We also saw that the press were running the big story going into the game of Timo Werner hoping to break his duck, because he has not scored in ages in the league at least. Here's the team to play, and yes, Sirachi did get a game.
Big warm welcome to you from myself, Martin Tyler, and of course from Alan Smith alongside me as well. Corner's taken. It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Kevin Campbell. Poulsen. Real opening now. Well, they've responded well with the equaliser.
Oh, it's ding-dong out there.
With good vision. Played in the clear. Got to be. And he scored! Defenders between them and the goal. This might be an opportunity to get level. And it is! There's the equaliser. And that could be a turning point in the game.
Yeah, the momentum must be with them now. Can they go on and win it?
Ruma trying to steer it through. Back into play off the crossbar. Well, thank you to the goal line technology, because that has confirmed what we really couldn't see with the naked eye. It is no goal, Alan.
Well, this is where the new technology is so handy. It clears up any controversy. It was close, but as we can see...
The only thing stopping us from winning against Wolfsburg there was goal line technology, but we didn't lose. We got a 2-2 draw, and elsewhere in the league, nothing else was happening. So we were the big story, I suppose. Following that match, there was another email in my inbox from Marcelo Saracchi, the left back, basically saying thank you for listening to him and giving him a chance while he's in form. And the press agreed. Saracchi form continues. Elsewhere, another team of the week was announced, and another time when we didn't have any players in there. But there is no time to dwell on that right now, as we have our penultimate match in the Europa League group stage against Red Bull Salzburg.
The job is partially done through to the knockout stages, but they want top spot in the group. We'll have all the action here on EA TV. Good evening. I must say it's hard enough to deal with the pressure of a big football occasion, but add to that the snow factor. Oh, a lovely ball. Can they convert? Great work defensively, but still the chance. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if you can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done.
Visionary passing. And he's dispatched the header. Lima. Forsberg, and in with a real chance, only the keeper to beat, and in it goes! Carrying a genuine threat here, and this time it's in!
Well, here it is. You have to say they've come under an awful lot of pressure today, but it's a sucker punch. Final whistle, and he did that, and he got his team the equaliser.
For the second match in a row, we've drawn 2-2, but at least Timo Werner got on the score sheet for a change. Shame it wasn't in the league. Elsewhere in the Europa League, here's a few of the results. Not all of them had started just yet though, and we had some more training. Everyone got A's except for Bruma, who got a B. But that wasn't the worst news for Bruma on the day, as we found out he had suffered a lateral collateral ligament during training. Don't know what that means, but it sounds serious. Bundesliga Player of the Month nominee shortlist was announced, and we had Marcel Sabitzer making us proud in there, and an email was received from Matheus Cunha asking if he could have a game in our next match against Borussia Mönchengladbach. I listened, I gave him a chance. Let's see if he can make good on it.
Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. Delivered into the box. He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
Incisive pass. Just the keeper to beat. Clean through, one-on-one against the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it?
Do better than that, really, to beat the keeper.
Yeah, because he is a good goalkeeper. Good positioning.
This is how they love to play on the break. It's a corner.
We were unable to make the breakthrough and the score was 0-0 in our match against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Possibly Bruma's injury may have affected our goal scoring. Hope not though, because he's out for 3 months. No other matches took place on the day in the Bundesliga, and I got another email from Matheus Cunha basically saying thank you for giving him the match. Not that he did much, it was 0-0. The press then spouted some bullshit about him making good on his chance. He didn't, it was 0-0. This week's star performers, once again we didn't have any players in there. This is becoming a bit of a trend, and that's it for this video. We're going to call it the Poor Run of Form 2019 edition, I think. I've got an 83% manager popularity rating. We're also still making a tidy profit, £36.11 million so far. Shirt selling wise, the best sellers are Timo Werner, Marcel Sabitzer and Emil Forsberg at the moment. In the Europa League, we've won the group with 1 game to spare thanks to our head-to-head record against Red Bull Salzburg. And in the Bundesliga, we've dropped to 3rd. Bayern Munich are top with 28 now, Schalke are 2nd with 26, and we are 3rd with 25. And thanks to Timo Werner's poor form, he's also dropped down to 9th in the top goal scorers list. On the positive side though, he is still 2nd in the assists with 5. Clean sheets wise, Peter Galassi has dropped down to 3rd. He has the same amount of clean sheets as the other ones, but he's played more matches. Next time out, there's another 5 matches. Freiburg, then our final Europa League game against Rosenborg, Mainz, Ingolstadt in the Cup, and we finish against Werder Bremen. So why not like and subscribe?